Hello Year 12 and welcome to our 5th video here for series and sequences. Today we're adding up the terms of a sequence. We're going to take some terms and add them together, and the first thing that we're going to look at is adding the first n terms together. We call this the sum to n terms. Right, so that's the first term plus the second term plus the third term and so on until I get to the nth term. I use capital N with the subscript n for the sum to n terms. And here's an example. If I've got the sequence 1, 4, 9, 16, then the sum to two terms, the sum of the first two terms is 1 plus 4 equals 5. The sum to three terms is 1 plus 4 plus 9 equals 14. The sum to four terms is 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 16 equals 30. Right, that's the sum for n terms of a sequence. I do need to have each of those terms so that I can add them together. Now, if I don't want to start with the first term, if I don't want to add the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, for example, if I just wanted to add the third, fourth, and fifth, right, then that sum notation doesn't work quite right for me. We have this sigma notation, which uses the uppercase Greek letter sigma, looks a bit like capital M on its side, and this allows us to specify the start and the finish of our sum. So, if I have sigma notation that looks like this, this means the sum from the third term to the fifth term. So the third, the fourth, and then the fifth terms added together. And here's an example. I have the sum from the first to the fourth terms. So I could have used that capital S here as well. But let's look at the sigma notation. Add the first term, the second term, the third, and the fourth. Start at 1, finish at 4. And each term is defined or calculated using this formula n squared plus n. So what that means is that my first term is 1 squared plus 1, which is 2. My second term is 2 squared plus 2 equals 6. My third term is 3 squared plus 3 equals 12. And my fourth term is 4 squared plus 4 equals 20. Now I have the first four terms, and I'm asked to evaluate the sum of those terms, the first, the second, the third, plus the fourth. So, simply it's 2 plus 6 plus 12 plus 20 equals 40. Rightio. That's sigma notation. We've covered off two things really, mostly in today's video here. The sum to n terms, we use that capital S with the subscript n, right? Start at 1, keep adding terms together till you get to the nth term. And we also use sigma notation, which does a very similar thing, except we don't necessarily start at the first term. Righto, that's all. If you've got any questions, make sure you ask me in class. Otherwise, I'll see you for the next video, which is the sum of an arithmetic series. We're going to find a bit of a shortcut for doing this. Okay, thanks very much. See you next time.